Alright, so we're going to do a game review sent in by none other than Merlon. He's playing... We're going to actually turn the music on briefly. Don't worry about it. So he's playing Demogorgon on Backwater Swamp. So yeah, let's just watch. Let's watch him play. Now, I'll spoil it for you. He gets a few more than 0 kills, so you know, no big deal. So as for your perks, I assume that you don't have anything else. You know, Deerstalker, Unrelenting, and Surge and Discordance are all good. They're all good perks except for maybe Unrelenting. It's pretty bad. Now, I still don't know how you managed to figure this one out. I really have no idea. I really have no idea why you thought to look in there. But, yeah. I mean, you found that guy. Great. Catch him. Like, it would have been 4. Yeah, I know. Good mind games here. Do it. Oh. Okay. Yep. He runs back into you. Unrelenting saves you there for some reason. Yeah. I mean, that's just some yellow gameplay right there. Let me throw this pallet, and when you break it, I'm gonna run back. You watched him go into the locker? Oh, I did not see that. I wasn't paying attention. Well, good. Put on a portal right after you hook, which is probably smart. Honestly. Checking generators. This is exactly what you should be doing. Staying like relatively close to your hook because you don't really know where anybody is because you don't have barbecue, you don't have thrilling tremors or anything like that. So it's just kind of patrol gens to say, you know, where are these survivors? It's a pretty small map, so you can generally get away with this. I see you are using the rat liver, so that's good. So okay, so like here, you're going towards this gen right here, and literally like 12 meters to the left, somebody unhooks, pretty much in your face, and you just walk to the gen. In the future, fuck that gen. Go for the person who just unhooked. You might be able to get a cheeky hit. You might not. The chances are that you go to this gen right here, and the person is stealthed away. You're never gonna find them. Never gonna find them. So I'd say this is a bit of a misplay, and then you kick the gen when it's at like 3%. It's at like 5%, right? 5% of the progression, and you kicked it. See the things here. That was barely moving. You didn't even need to kick that. I wouldn't even worry about it. Defending your hook, on the other hand, that's important. You're looking for survivors. You randomly see, I think, the same Steve that you just found. Now, you were probably looking for their rescuer, which is why you were looking all around and stuff. But don't like, just kill the Steve. Even if you down him and leave him on the ground, you've got Deerstalker. You can go find him later. That was a bit of a risky shred. I mean, I would like it much better if you either got closer or waited for the juke and then shot after that. But that's okay. Ambitious power usage is good. Okay, he's a bit of a spud there. Doesn't really know how logs work, but that's okay. You got a good proc on your surge there, which is really good. I will say though, that is something that I noticed in this game. You got insane surge value. Insane surge value. Like, I've never seen surge value as valuable. I didn't want to tunnel. Yeah, that's what I figured, but do it anyway. You're not tunneling if you can't find anybody except the person that just got unhooked. That's just game. See, this is good. So you're about to kick it, and you made the right decision to go chase this Claudette. This is that was the absolute correct decision. Okay, get a good hit there. Southern Belle, what's up? Didn't even notice the surge value. I'll point it out every time you get it. Follow the blood. That's good. Onto the boat. She's doing what Claudettes do. Now, there's something that's a bit weird. So like this is kind of an interesting point. So you're going through here, right? And like right here, you could either go left this way because she might circle around onto that boat, or you could go this way, follow her scratch marks, and catch her, right? That's your plan. You made the correct decision, but I wanted to point this out because sometimes, even though technically I think you can hear her to the left, you always want to go this way because the chances that she goes right and you go left, and then you just lose her completely in a higher ranked game, like it's going to be the difference between winning or losing. She's just healing, so you get her down. See, there was another surge proc right there. There you go. That hit on that gen. See, this is a smart decision. You walk next to this generator to see who was working on it. Nobody was working on it, which there actually was somebody working on it. I'll give you a little hint. If you're using surge, right? Oops, that's not far enough back. If you're using surge, right? And you know that it went off because it has a cooldown right here, right? But this is the gen that's closest, and it's like, you look at it and you say, oh, there's no sparks, right? There's no sparks. That means that somebody was working on it when the surge proc happened, so they touched it and no longer, like, made it regress, right? So you know somebody's nearby. You know for a fact that they are. So keep that in your head if that ever happens again. So you put her on the hook. That was a smart play to walk by that generator, though. Yeah, good choice to go back to this generator. Whether you kick it or not, which I think you do right here, you do kick it. That's kind of here nor there. It's a smartish decision. That was another like spur of the moment thing. I don't know why he left that. That was silly. Spur of the moment thing that you could have just drop a portal, but decided not to in the end. Okay. I think you should have. It's not really. It's kind of a nitpick more than anything. I think you should have just broken that pallet on the side, zoning him away from the hook. What about the one on the boat? I mean, it could have been the one on the boat, but they were both in radius, so you know they both got hit by surge. There was, yeah, I don't know what he's doing here. Good choice to hook, not pursue. Pretty sure this guy's dead on hook too, so he's kind of playing with fire here. See, somebody touched that. Well, hello, Yui. But if there was someone on that gen and I hit them, it would have lost that Claudette. Right. That's what I'm saying, is you just walk by it, and then you look at it, but just know in your head. Just know in your head. See, this is good. You defend your hook. This is good. Even if you were to just slug this Yui, you're not camping. You're defending your hook. There you go. Oh, man, a second more, and you would have gotten another surge proc on 2 gens. That's okay. Pick her up. Take her on up. Right now you have the Steve hurt, and then the Claudette's just somewhere. Don't know where she is. You'd know where everyone is if you had barbecue, but unfortunately you have not unlocked quite yet. Pow. The unhook just happened, so you know that there are 2 people at the hook. You should return there now, but you don't choose to quite yet, I think. Yeah, see. Fortunately, you find some scratch marks, because they ran directly into you, like silly persons. Good idea to check that, but I think that instead of checking this gen, if you found that there was nobody there, you should have gone back to your hook, which I went too far, but it's okay. They're healing on hooks, so that's good. Good shred there. Good shred. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, unrelenting saving you again. I think this man's dead, right? Oh, yep, he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Oh well, he disconnected. He probably felt really tunneled, but he just kind of committed suicide multiple times. Another good idea to check this gen. Risky shred right there. Risky shred. You made it work because there wasn't too many places for her to go, but that was something that you definitely... Alright, here's a mistake, okay? This is a huge mistake, and I don't think it really mattered because it didn't pay off for the survivor. So you go onto this boat, right? And you see the survivor is going past this boat, you know, on the right side of the boat, right? You assume that they're going to go around the boat this way to the left. But if they see you go onto the boat, any good survivor who's paying attention is literally just gonna run the opposite direction. And you're gonna be sitting on this boat like, where'd she go? Because you got to go all the way around to this end, and she's probably all the way over here by now, gone. See, fortunately, you hear her cry, and you heard her to your right. I don't know if you actually heard her, but you know that she's there. You know, fortunately, she stopped. All right, Velkman, have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, you find her. You interrupt her heal. She goes down. You got another surge proc. That procced on the gen that you've been defending to the right this whole time, next to the boat. Throw her on the hook. I don't know why there are no struggle noises. It's weird. Do. So you're using your portal quite a lot in terms of like checking for people, but you're not really getting a whole lot of value because there are only 2 portals. That's okay. It's good. Check on that gen. 2 people hurt, 1 person not. Still 5 gens. I mean, you have no reason to really worry about much. You know, it's not like they're gonna crank 3 or 4 gens out super hard because the only gen that's close is been kicked. There aren't any portal noises either. Yeah. Good choice to go back and check your gens. Unfortunately, you spend a lot of time just kind of looking around. This is completely unnecessary. Stay near your gens. Go to the boat, which is most likely where they would be, because that's, you know, that's the safe place. Yeah, I thought, out of the corner of my eye, I thought that light was a person too. Not gonna lie. One note about this map particularly, and the other swamp map, is whenever you hear those, like that crow bomb go off, where it's like a ton of crows just like making sound, you know that they're probably there, unless you're the one that set it off. But like most likely, they're the ones that are there. I think you heard at the last second that gen was going. Nobody there. So you just kick it, drop a portal. All fine things to do. You don't really have much else to do, so you just kind of, you know, whatever. Unfortunately, a gen goes. It's not bad. That should have gone, you know, a whole kill away. You know, what, 7 hooks previously. I don't know about holding your power that long, but, you know, it's okay. She's really trying to hide. Claudette is doing whatever Claudette did. You're gonna have to learn how to. You're gonna have to learn to lunge like more. Okay, so in this situation, I know for a fact that that camera wiggle was yeah, Claudette's got a Claudette. That camera wiggle was like, I'm not gonna chase that guy because I have a slug, right? This slug right here, right? That's probably what you were thinking. Leave the slug. You have Deerstalker. Who cares? Leave the slug, chase that Claudette down, get her down, hook them both. Never even hesitate to do that. Always go for that easy second down. If she's going to present herself in such a bad spot, down her. Don't even think about it. You might think, oh, but I'm slugging. Who cares? Just do it. Go kill her. Just chase her down. Like that literally will double your map pressure because there's only 3 people in the game. It will literally double it. If not more than double it. Especially 2 left. Yeah, exactly. That thought that you had right there, that was a smart one. You should have just teleported when you first thought of it. Okay, you got a sound notification. I don't know why you were stuck there, but sometimes you get stuck, I guess. You get a message. A message again. Survivors be hiding. Yep, just looking around. Looking around. It's not a huge deal. Not sure what you saw there, but you did. Yeah, the only time slugging really sucks is when you've got 5 gens and nobody's nearby anyway. Yeah, pretty much. But if there's somebody presenting themselves to you, kill them. Just kill them. It's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Now this is funny. This part's pretty funny to me. See, you saw her, right? There was a Claudette right there. You saw her get off the gen, right? So you're gonna walk up here, okay? Do, kind of looking around. Do. She's right there, right? I don't know if you can see her. Oops. No, don't play on TV. Stop. She's right there. I don't know if you can see her. It might be too pixelated, but there's a Claudette right there, right? You're thinking definitely much higher level in going back around or faking it. And maybe they ran. No, she's just right there. She's not that advanced. She ran into a log. She doesn't know how logs work either. No, this is a sick shred. That was... Pow. No, I know you saw her. I'm saying, like, you made the preemptive juke because you thought she might, like, run away with sprint burst or something. And you thought, hey, maybe I'll get ahead of her, and that's a good thought to have. I just wanted to point out that was a good thought, and it was followed up by a really sick shred. Now you just got to play hatch, pretty much. I was gonna go around, but it was too long. Exactly. See, but that's the thing, right? Is that going around is like, well, it's a Claudette, and you were high. You were, you know, she might have sprint burst or something. What's up, Mega Moo? We're doing a gameplay review really quick. Okay, so I think what you do here is you go up and drop a portal, which I would almost never say is worth it. Ever. What I would suggest doing instead is just getting up on this pier and peeking at both of them, left and right, because it pretty much costs you getting a hit because she was on it immediately. Yeah, it was Merlon's game. I think you could have gotten that if you would have just regular attacked. If you would have just lunged and attacked, you might have gotten her before she fell out. But, yeah, I mean, all in all, a good game. I mean, I can't really say anything. I just wanted to point out the certain spots where you juke and that, where on that boat. And that, like, if somebody unhooks literally right next to you, just go kill them. If you have a slug on the ground and there's a survivor ripe for the killing, go kill them. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. But yeah, that end shred wasn't really necessary. Yeah, it was, you know, it was whatever. But yeah, I mean, good game.